they know that Bridges' direction is crystal clear. In Bridges, we don't believe in wish. We make things happen.
Right, welcome back again to the Renault Global Talk Show. We are here again with Harold from Philippines, the DCQ holder, the first DCQ holder of Renault Global. He has been sharing a lot of his personal life story, how what are the challenges, how he was inspired getting into the network marketing, what were the challenges that he faced. The wonderful example that he gave, that he lost one prospect, for a payment that he was going to make, and he reaches back to Dubai and he gets 4 more prospects. Yeah, and that is how the network marketing game works, the industry works. You lose one, but you get 10. Yeah, you get 10. The more you get, the more you earn. The more you earn, the more you learn. The more you learn, the more you travel. The more you travel, the more you learn. The more you earn. Right. So this is fantastic. We are talking to Harold here, and Harold, I'm going to ask you this. While in the break, you were talking about hurdles. You were talking about some of the hurdles that you faced during the during the network marketing journey of yours. Now, I want you to tell me, or tell the entire crowd watching, what was your toughest hurdle that you faced in the industry? Yeah, achieving success. What was your toughest hurdle, and how did you overcome it?
Okay, I wouldn't say toughest hurdle because, as I've said earlier, challenges part of our journey, part of our success.
Right.
Although there are some things that should I say um, challenges that sometimes frustrate me. Like people,
Right.
they're already there and they don't follow the system. They always reinvent the wheels. They try to do it on their own way and they fail miserably. And the time that they got not going to follow the system, I know already what will happen to them. It's a funeral. They're dead, right? And then they come back. Some good things, but those other people that did not come back, and I care for them. Anybody who is already in I could consider it as part of my family. And I always have this, if you can write it down also, the
Yeah.
WIP list, meaning I want everyone to understand. New people, you need to have a WIP list, like WHIP, WIP list. Because this is very important not to waste your time also for brand new. Because at the end of the day, there is some people in here that you cannot really bring them to the top. Now, what do you mean by WIP list? WIP list, W means work ethics. People who has this, meaning when they care for the family, they work, they care for the job. So at least when people say, I cannot come out that early because I'm having a job, that is just one of the traits that you need to focus on, that you need to watch. The other one is H, which means hungry for learning, hungry. People who wants to learn. When you talk to them, they will listen to you, right? The other one is what we call the I, means integrity. When they promise, when they tell you that I'm coming, I'm going to come, 30 minutes before the time, 15 minutes before time, they're there. So you need to value that. The last one is P, which is personal power. When these people will invite, people will come. So this 4 WIP list is one of my mantra in order for me not to waste my time, because a lot of people will tell you a lot of things like, you got me, man. Now you'll become a millionaire. I'll bring 10,000 people. Oh, come on. You know, the lifespan of those people who talks a lot, maximum 2 weeks. And they will complain. They will complain. Right? So at least the WIP list, one of these traits you will have, then give time to these people. Try to develop, focus them. Try to develop and then give focus to these people.
Wow, wow! I mean, you've actually given you're given people a mantra, a success mantra, right? This success mantra comes all the way from from the heart of a vocalist, a singer, and a networker. Yeah, and
Yeah.
something which struck me was, whip is something which is used for the slaves, right? But we are not talking about the whip. Yeah, we're not talking about that whip. We are talking about a list, a mantra. Whip is a mantra. Okay, you mentioned about W as work ethics, very important for the business. Okay, if you have ethics, you are able to follow values, follow disciplines. Yeah, that is the ethics that we are talking about. Then you talked about hungry for learning. Yeah, you know what you're doing, Harold, right now? With your talk, with your speech, you're creating a hunger for people who are watching, who are not networkers, to become networkers. So you're actually creating that hunger for people. The I that you spoke about, the integrity part, yeah, it is not just the integrity of the people who are in networking, but the leaders who are there in networking also. So that integrity part becomes a very integral part of the industry by itself. Yeah. And something that you spoke about, the personal power, without which I don't think so any of the above things can go on. Unless and until you have the personal power, your ethics, your hunger, your integrity doesn't work. So personal power is, I believe, the part of any individual who wants to achieve success in this industry, right? So that was a
Yeah.
great insight. That was a great insight, Harold, that you've given. I personally believe that, yes, if this has worked for you, it can work for any damn person in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and not just in network marketing, not just in network
Yes.
marketing, in every endeavor.
Everywhere.
And if you just have to check this out, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I believe that is the only reason, that because you followed this. Yeah. I remember I used to talk to you on WhatsApp, and I was asking you, do you have time? When do you have time? And you were like, I'm moving on to this country. I'm going on to this place. I'm going on here. So I was getting thrilled, when I used to get those messages. I do not feel upset that the interview date is getting prolonged. I was more interested to know today that when you were traveling to all these places, what was your experience? You had this in mind that you have given me some time, but you were not able to give time. But you're traveling across, you're moving around different places, and you're going and cracking your team along with you. Yeah. So it is really interesting. I'm keen to know how has been your journey in the last few months with Renault. Yeah. How has been your journey been with Renault?
Okay, to be very honest, as if I, to be very honest, really, as if I am I'm starting a brand new Harold with a brand new company with the same, uh, what do you call it, the team, the organization, the mindset of Chief Melgel. He is always the one who inspired me to do it, man. And my trust to our Chief Melgel is way far above the tallest tower in this planet. And my respect to his family, and I cannot be like this without him. I am forever grateful to him, forever grateful to Mel. He is one. I just, probably I have my own way talent, but I just don't. And the talent which this person is very honest, very down to earth. He 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 cares for everyone, and that is what just I'm following. Chief Melgil. Whatever I'm doing right now, I learn it. I learn a lot from our chief Mel, and
Wow.
I listen to Mel, and he always lead by example. That's why I'm sorry about some of the times that I move the schedule of, because I have to be with our team. It's about building relationship, like what Chief is doing to us, all of us.
Yes.
And you know what? I have no exact words to thank this guy and her better half, like Emmy. They're amazing couple, and they're just really a gift to all Filipinos and to all of us around the world, to all of human, um, human, or what should I say, to all the humankind in this planet.
Wow. I love that. I can see that that emotion flowing from you. Okay, the energy of that emotion, coming out from you towards Mel and Emmy and the entire family. Yeah. While you were saying that, I was having goosebumps, and I could relate with what you're trying to say, what you're trying to tell the world about Mel and his family. Yeah. Uh, it is not easy to follow somebody so dearly, okay, at every point in time, at every given step. Yeah, it is not easy to follow. And people who follow diligently their leaders only can become successful. And that is what you've shown. That is what you actually shown to the world. Yeah. Now this is question that I'm going to ask you now is again related with that success. So so you've been following Mel, you're following his instructions, you're following a lot of people who have taught you, yeah, who've been your mentor, your coach. Tell me something, Hiral. When you achieved the DCQ, okay, or when you were on the verge of achieving a DCQ, did you know that you were achieving a DCQ? One, two, what was the strategy that you used, to hit that level? Because you're the first one. You're the first one. So, what was that strategy that you used?
Okay. I am very overwhelmed with this DCQ, to be honest. But this is the finished product or the result. When I say DCQ did not happen because of my last week's performance, my last month's performance, my last month's performance. DCQ happened because of my years and years of hustle in the business. Did not happen overnight. This is what I want everyone to understand. If you want real success, build a real network. Having the best company, having the best compensation plan, it's not something that you cannot achieve. And again, I like to thank also my business partners like Pradeep Menon, Dr. Sentil, and the rest of the team, Saji George, and all of you guys who actually share, be part of. Yeah, well, it's not about just me who did it, man. The relationship with relationship with all our teams, that is something that is really different, right? So I am a type of person. I'm not in a hurry to really achieve everything, but what I did was this. In terms in the Philippines, is we have this culture which we able to create for the past 4 months. We said buy, use, repeat. I said it right. Buy, use, then repeat. So I was telling everybody to buy, use, repeat. Buy, use, repeat. Everybody would be having buy, use, repeat. Now the song is buy, use, repeat. Buy, use, repeat. That's it, man. You can put the tune on it, man.
Wow.
Just buy and use and repeat. Buy, use, repeat. Whatever you call it. You just have to do it. And lead by example. Be the product of the product. That's it. Again, forever grateful to the whole team. I cannot even wait the time that we can get together, this Thailand event, and by November we'll having this very first event in the Philippines, in my place, right? Our first anniversary with Reno, 1 year old.
Wow.
November, right? So everyone is invited. I just wish I could invite each one of you, but let's see what will happen after, because already 1 month after. So there will about like more than 800 to 1,000 people will be there.
Send me a ticket, I'll be there.
Yeah, man, I get the ticket, man. No, you have to be here because you are the director, you are the producer, whatever you call it, right? And everybody is excited to meet you.
I'm excited too. I'm really excited to meet all of you. Great. So great, Harold. I think having said that, your achievement on the DCQ was not just the achievement; it was all the hassles that you have gone through in the past. and that is where actually you have you have reached to this level. And I really appreciate that your gratitude towards the entire team, towards your entire mentors,
100%.
your coach. Yeah, without which achieving is not easy. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
great. I think, and I have seen that the kind of time that you give to your teams, the time that you give in traveling, the time that you give on learning. My God, I mean, I know for sure that doing all those things, and plus taking the family along with you is not an easy task, right? So, I want to just ask you one question. Okay, what is your vision if you were leading the entire Asia? Okay, what would be your vision of Renault for the entire Asia?
Oh, that's a really nice one. Right now, I always love to take it one at a time, but I'm proud to tell you that here right now we are ready to blast the Asian market with a lot of Filipinos leaders, because this is what I'm doing every single day. Create leaders, leaders left and right below me, create leaders, leaders, leaders every single day. It is just like saying you have a lot of army and you don't even tell them how to use a gun. So during the time when you need them, are you going to whip the gun to the enemy? So what I'm telling them is, an army of ships led by a lion will always beat an army of lions led by a ship. And Renault will be one of the most celebrated company in the world, especially in Asia first, and then the world sooner or later. 2 to 3 years from now, 2 to 3 years from now, Renault will be $1 billion company.
Yes.
A humble start. We started very humbly, and then automatically become one of the company that people will be discussing 10 years after, 15 years, 20 years after. We'll be celebrating 20 years. We'll be celebrating another 30 years. Because mind you, the number one company in network marketing, they all started as 1 year old. They all started then 2 years old, and we will be there. And I love this line. I get this line from the father of Chief, no other than our beloved Mr. Samgil. You know what he was telling me?
Yeah.
Harold, this company, TEI, and now it's Renault, will be there to attend the wedding of your great, 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 great granddaughter, grandson.
Wow. Wow. What a strong message. What a strong message. Wow.
And let me just add on to that. If you will become successful in network marketing, 5 of your generation, 5 is already retired. Some of them not yet born, but their life is already set. So the legacy we were able to leave to the family, which we're having right now, right, is something that money cannot buy. You cannot find it in any other industry, only in this industry, and only in this company right now.
Wow. It is, I mean, a great insight that you've given, again, and it's fantastic. I love that that sentence which, Mel's father gave you, Sham Gill has given you. This company will stay for your
To attend the wedding.
to attend the wedding of your great grandsons, people who are not even born. Yeah. So, I mean, what else does the world want? Okay, an assurance that the world wants about this company. What else guarantee that the world wants from this company?
Oh,
right.
We have an amazing product.
Yes.
We have the best, sexiest complan on the planet Earth.
Yes.
Those are good things, but having the best chief, having the best captain of the ship who's driving this. You understand? Those are the things that money cannot buy. Those are the things that you cannot find anywhere. You can have a lot of, but having the chief, man, as if I am inside the nuclear submarine that no one can touch me because chief is there. All out, never look back. People who just sign up, never ever look back. The best year to the 2021 will be the best year by far, but 2022 will be better than your 2021. Yes. Your 2023 is way far better than your 2022. Every single year, you're increasing the value, you're increasing the wealth you were able to create, and you'll be increasing a lot of lives you're able to change.
Amen. Amen.
Amen, man.
Amen. Wow. Wow. I'm sure this is going to happen. I'm sure, Harold, it is you, along with you, we have so many leaders and so many people who are as of now working in the company, with the company, okay, who are watching us. Our competitors are watching us, the entire world is watching us, right? And I want you as the first person to achieve the DCQ, and a lot of other levels that you've achieved and you'll be achieving. Okay, I want you to leave a message, okay, a very strong message to all the people who are watching us inside and outside, okay, and give them that one thing that they all would be wanting to hear from from one of the greats of Renault Global. So over to you.
Okay.
It could be in a song also. I want you to end that with a song.
yeah.
Over to you.
You know what? There's a lot, and before I will say this last word, I would just like to thank you once again for having me, Abhijit, here. You are an amazing host. I'm feeling like I'm a superstar as well. Because of you, you are a natural born mega star, brother. Right? During the crisis, during this pandemic, I read this book, which I really love a line. You know what? The book which keeps on coming into my mind, because everything is limited. The more you move, because there's a lot of restrictions, government, quarantine. There is this line that I love. We said, it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener during the war. You know why it moves me? Because when a lot of people are complaining about what's going on, wait until this company will become a super duper star, top company in the world, and yet you'll be left behind because said, we don't have this, because there will be a lot of challenges, right? But what I want everybody to understand, there is no shortcut to success. You have to work hard, learn, right? At the end of the day, everything is more than worth it. Those struggles, sacrifices is way more than worth it, what you will receive from this industry, especially in this company, especially in this group of people. I believe a lot of things come into my mind, but I cannot just put everything in just this one person. But there will be a lot of time that we can meet and talk and have one-on-one. Always believe in yourself that you can do it. Just believe in yourself and make a decision now that you're going to do it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Harold. I think that was a fantastic discussion that I had with you. I have so many questions that I have to ask you, Harold. While the entire discussion for the last half an hour, 35 minutes that we are talking, I've got so many questions, but because of the time limit, I don't want to ask you so many questions. We would have some more sessions, some more episodes coming up where where I want you to talk about many more things, about your learnings, about your about your messages to people. What are the various strategies that can be used to grow this business? Okay, So it starts with the mindset, but post mindset, there are many other things. Okay, you talked about ethics. You talked about being hungry. Okay, you talked about being integral. Being having an integrity. Yeah, and having said all that, yeah, I want to have another couple of episodes with you where you talk about many more things. And I would love to do the hosting again and again and again and again with all of you, with all the leaders in the Renault Global. Yeah, for the people who are watching, for the people who are eager to learn more, stay tuned for more such episodes coming up on the Renault Global Talk Show. Your host and anchor, Abhijit Desai.
Yeah. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about you every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. Yeah, baby, come on. Thank you so much, brother. I believe we all can fly, man.
We all will fly. We all will fly. That was a fantastic interview that I ever had. So much of energy, so much of passion, so much of light that has come up. My God, I mean, I'm seeing my aura at the back is growing, and I can see that happening with Harold also. Wow, what a day, what an evening, what a morning. Fantastic. Wow. I'm thrilled. I'm overwhelmed with the discussions, and we have more to come. We have more discussions coming up very soon. Stay tuned again. This is Abhijit Desai, your host, signing out from here now. Thank you so much. Thank you once again.